It's about my friend's dog, Buster, and his hilarious encounter with a sprinkler. One hot summer day, my friend and I took Buster to a nearby park for a walk. As soon as we arrived, Buster began to sniff around and explore. We walked around for a while, throwing a ball for him to fetch, but he seemed more interested in the various scents around the park. As we walked, we noticed a sprinkler in the middle of a large grassy area. The sprinkler was on and shooting water into the air, and children were running through it, laughing and playing. Buster, being the curious dog he was, immediately ran towards the sprinkler. We didn't think anything of it at first, assuming he would just sniff around it and move on. But to our surprise, he jumped right into the spray of water, tail wagging and tongue hanging out. It was like he was having the time of his life. We couldn't stop laughing as he ran around in circles, chasing the water and barking at the sprinkler. He was completely drenched from head to toe, but he didn't seem to mind at all. He was having too much fun. At one point, he even started to drink from the sprinkler, lapping up the water as it shot out. It was such a hilarious sight to see, and we couldn't help but take a video to capture the moment. After about 10 minutes of playing in the sprinkler, we decided it was time to head back home. We called out to Buster, but he was having too much fun to listen. It took some coaxing and a few treats, but eventually, we were able to get him out of the water. As we walked home, Buster was still soaked and dripping water everywhere. But he had the biggest smile on his face, and we could tell he had a great time. We couldn't help but laugh and shake our heads in disbelief at the silly pup we had just witnessed. From that day on, every time we passed that sprinkler in the park, Buster would immediately run towards it, ready for another round of water fun. It became a regular part of our walks, and we never got tired of watching him play. Looking back on that day, I realized just how much joy our pets can bring into our lives. Buster's silly antics brought a smile to our faces and reminded us to enjoy the little things in life. And for that, we will always be grateful to him.